Hi, good day everyone. I'm Daniel. Today I will demonstrate on how to make a chicken porridge. One of the most interesting about this chicken porridge because it tastes exactly like this one fast food which is called McDonald's. They sell chicken porridge, and this recipe is from myself because I have tried research around and finally I have one of the best recipe which is uh, for the chicken porridge. And this recipe is super easy to make, and if you're on a budget, you can cut costs on the chicken by only put the chicken cube. So this is the mise en place, the recipe. You need about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil, and you can add more if your porridge is a little bit dry. And then you need herbs, about 2 cardamom pods and 2 cloves, and a cup of rice. And one thing about the cup of rice, you can serve for up to 3 to 4 person in this recipe. And then you need 7 cups of water. If you think your porridge is not really soft, you can add a bit more water. Then you need 1 tablespoon of oil. If you taste it and the taste doesn't give a little bit stronger taste, you can actually add half tablespoon of sesame oil more, and this is just an indication for you. And then you need 1 inch of ginger, thinly sliced. uh, One of the reasons why you need to thinly slice, because you want uh, the surface of the ginger to really release the flavor in the rice and porridge. And then you need half bulb of onion, and this is more than enough. And then 4 cloves of garlic and thinly sliced, and 1 tablespoon of black pepper, coarse black pepper. And then you need 1 cube chicken cube. From here, if you didn't taste the chicken really well, you can actually add half more of the chicken cube. And then this is optional. In my recipe I don't put. If you want to have like big chunks of chicken meat, you can add about half cup of chicken meat. And then salt to taste. From me, I choose like Asian people used to add MSG, but if you want a healthier optional, you can add salt to taste. So that's it. On the next video you will see on how to make one.
So today we're making McDonald's inspired porridge. First you need a cup of rice. This serve about 3 to 5 person. And then a cube of chicken cube flavor. You can use meat if you want. And then you need 2 cardamom pods, 2 cloves, and 1 tablespoon of black pepper, coarse black pepper. You can use ground, but I prefer this way. And then you need half cup of onion, 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, and an inch of ginger. Then you need, for garnishing and also for the porridge, chili and spring onion. And then about 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. First you need to soak the rice and wash it to wash away all those starches. And then 4 to 5 tablespoons of cooking oil and 7 cups of water. So firstly you thin slice the chilies diagonally. This is for the flavor, to give flavor, chili flavor profile to the porridge. Then after you thin slice, we set aside. Then you cut spring onion. Don't throw away the leaves. I just make my cutting easier by cutting half. Then you need a thin slice. Spring onion gives a mild spring onion flavor, but not so strong as an onion. And also it gives a texture for your porridge. And we set aside. Then we thin slice the garlic. One of the reason we thinly slice because we want the flavor like absorb in the porridge. The thinner the slice, the better. Then we set aside and we thinly slice the ginger. For the ginger, when we thin slice, the flavor release really good. After that, we thinly slice the onion. So to start cooking, you can add heat the oil on a pot because we're making porridge, so you need to use a pot. Then we saute the rice. Why we saute the rice? Because we want to release the starches and also caramelize the rice and also give to enhance the flavor of the rice. Give it a good saute and stir. Then we add our herbs, cardamom pods and cloves. During this part, this will release the herbs flavor. You can throw it away once you cook, but I prefer to let it stay, so once we add the water, it will keeps on infusing the flavor. Then we add onion, garlic and ginger. Let this caramelize with the rice. And then we can start adding the water. You can add all, but I prefer you to add half of the 7 cups. And then we stir. Make sure you really scrape all those rice that stick on the bottom of the pot. And then we add chicken cubes. Stir it and let it dissolve. And then we close the lid and let it boil. Why we close the lid? Because we want them to cook and retain the temperature. If you let it open, the heat will release. Plus, you want your porridge to really cook in a very high pressure to soften the rice. Then when you open and then give it a little stir, and then you close it and let it continue. And then once your rice is really dry like this one, you add the remaining water. Then we close the lid and let it boil for a while. So once they're cooked, you can start adding the sesame oil. stir it again, and then we add the black pepper. Because black pepper we add at this moment because we don't want the flavor to burn. We want it to add at almost at the end of the cooking. Also we add spring onion and chili because we don't want it to really soft. Then we add salt to taste. From here I add the MSG because this give really salty and enough flavor. So that's it guys, thank you.